Hey, welcome guys. Welcome. This is Encrypted Block. Now today this video is all about what is a stop loss, how do you set a stop loss on Binance exchange. It's quite similar for other exchange. Hopefully I can get to do one and get that IO, and I'm not being sponsored or anything to do this video. So basically, a stop loss, let us get into the terms. So you have a limit. You have a limit order. You have a market order. You have a stop limit order, right? So those three orders are there. So there are more. There are other different types, right? So we're just going to clear up these three types of orders first. So the limit order is basically an order that you place for a set price. There are conditions that must be met. Conditions like, what if you are selling one Ethereum for $1,500, right? The market price for Ethereum is going for $1,450. That is what the market is trading Ethereum for. However, you want to sell your Ethereum for $1,500. So you can go and place a limit order for $1,500, right? Now, your Ethereum won't be sold immediately because because your limit price is not equal to the market price, what Ethereum is going for. So it won't be sold. Your order won't be filled, right? So that's just basically the limit order. Whatsoever price that you set, that's the price you will get whenever the market reach to that level. And that's just basically how all the orders work, because you will not get more for your token or coin. No, you will get equal or less. The market will never give you more. Yeah, the market is just gonna keep the extra for itself. Now we have gone through limit order. Hope you understand what a limit order is. It's just basically an order that you predefine a price for. You decide whenever that order price comes up, it will be filled. If it doesn't come up, your order will not be filled. That's just basically the limit order. And it's the same for buying or selling. Same for buying or selling. Now, there's also the market order. The market order, as I outlined previously, is just an order that's equal directly to what the token or coin is selling for on the market. So, as I said, Ethereum was selling for $1,450. So if you have an order and you say, okay, you know what, due to fluctuation of the price, right? So that is the reason why you would want to place a market order, because the fluctuation, right? Fluctuation, say for instance, $5 goes on Ethereum from the 1450 there, and then whenever you're gonna place the limit order, it doesn't get filled because $5 has gone off it. So you would just go and do a market order. What the market order does, it gives you the exact market price. So it doesn't affect whether the price is going up or down, because wherever the price goes, that's the price that you will get. So market orders are good for a situation where the price is fluctuating too much and you just want to sell or you just want to buy. And you just say, okay, let us do a market order. So that's market order. Now, a stop limit order now. This is the big one. This is the huge one. This is the one that protect your investment. However, there are times There are certain times when the price of the coin, the price of the token will fly past, or some person would say hit out or lick out your stop loss. What that means is that it will just pass your stop loss. There are instances when the volatility in the market causes that. However, it is always good, and I always recommend my viewers here to set your stop loss. And person say, okay, I'm just trading here, it's not much. Listen, I've seen devastation happen in just a split of a second. Look at Terra Luna. Look at Terra Luna. That's a prime example of what not setting a stop loss does. Now, I'm sure that no one knew that was going to happen, right? But that's the level of protection that stop loss can have. I'm being subjective here. It can have. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen. Does not mean that it's going to happen, because there are instances, as I said, when the market, the price of the coin will just fly past your stop loss. Now, the stop loss is just basically an order that protect you from volatility, right? That's what it does. It fills your order at a particular price because it has a stop price. The stop price is the trigger price. So the stop price, so you're basically gonna see it here. I'm gonna bring it up here. So let us go to Luna there. Okay, so if I wanted to buy, right, I could go to stop limit there. Now that first stop there is actually the price that will get triggered. So what if I say, okay, tell you what, whenever Luna reach $3.02, I want to buy 50%. Right? So whenever it reaches that. So I said the first one there, the first price there is the trigger. So whenever it reaches here, I would like to buy at $2.09. Right? Okay. How much percent of it I would want? I would like to purchase 50% of my entire holding. Now, this is how you set a stop limit order to purchase. Remember, the top price there is the trigger price. It just basically means that the market, the cryptocurrency price, has to reach the stop price before this order will be triggered, before this order will be placed onto the market. If this criteria has not been met, if it doesn't reach $3.02, this order here will not be filled. That's just basically how the stop limit works when you're buying. So I'm going to hit that. Okay, cool. It says success. So it's just waiting for Luna price to reach at my level. Right? So the condition would have been equal to, right, or less than, right? So if it is equal to this or less than this my $2.09, it will fill at that level. Okay, so that's just basically it. Now let us show you how to do it now for selling. So for instance, it's basically the same setup. For instance, I don't have any tokens now, right? So, okay, cool. That's cool. So, what if I wanted to sell some coins here, right? Remember, the first price is our what? First price up here is our trigger price. This is the price that the market, the cryptocurrency price, has to reach for it to be triggered. So I could say, okay, tell you what, whenever Luna reach $3.05, sell my Luna for $3.06, right? Then I will just come down here, hit the how much percentage I want and click sell. That's it. Now, as I said earlier, the first price which says stop is your trigger price. This is the price that the market is looking out for. When it sees this price, it says, okay, he needs to go onto the market. Now, the market is just basically the order book on Binance where the trades are happening. It's just basically who is like, I want to buy this, I want to sell this. That's just basically it. But it will not get placed on to, it will not get placed onto the market until the first criteria has been met, which would have been the trigger price, which is $3.05. If this doesn't happen, then the sell price, which is the limit price, will not work. Now, like you're saying now, right? So you want to sell for this. There are instances now where the current price or the given price, it falls below $3.05 very fast. And you're like, so if it falls below the $3.05, why didn't the system place it onto the order book? No, it's not gonna do that. If the price falls so rapidly, it's not going to do it. However, if the price comes up back to the $3.05 level, it's gonna put it on the market. And there are instances where it's on the market, it's on the order book. However, the price has fallen below this level. If you're near your computer, and I suggest to trade on your computer or your laptop, not on your phones. You can make purchases on your phones, right? And you know what you're not seeing? You're just seeing this interface here. But if you just hit on this candlestick, I would definitely not want to buy on this candlestick because the price is going to come back all the way down here. So if you're like, oh, you're on the road and you want to put in a quick trade, okay, cool. But you know what you're doing? You're actually buying on a red candle. And like persons are saying, oh, then, we should all buy on the red and sell on the green. I would definitely not agree with that because you don't know what's going to happen here. Sure, the price looks like it's going to break out, right? But we don't know, it can quickly turn around. So that is why I suggest you not to trade on your phone. Whenever I'm like on the road very frequently, I just stay away from trading. If I do it, I have to be 100% certain that, or I have my stop loss set at a level. And it doesn't matter where you set your stop loss, the price can fly past your stop loss in the split of a second, right? However, it is good to take a small loss or a moderate loss than to lose everything. So the stop limit, you have to focus on that. Like, okay, what if you buy Luna at the current price there, you could probably say, okay, I can manage to lose $3, but if the price start to fall, that I'm going to lose more than $3, sell. And that's totally acceptable. Okay, so that's just basically how to set your stop limit order, your market order and your limit order. That's just basically it. It's very simple. Now, okay, cool. That's just basically that. Well, all right. So I am just gonna extend this video. Now, there's another aspect now of it. There's also a OCO. And what is a OCO order? This order is just basically an order with two conditions. It has two conditions. It's just basically like you have two sons, right? And you say, okay, you have 100, you have 100. Whichever of you can reach down to the corner store, right? Whichever of you can reach down to the corner store the fastest, buy a pack of Pampers for the baby. And you can keep the change, right? Whichever of you, right? So that's a condition there. That's a condition. It has two criterias, but only one will get executed. Because if son 1 reach down to the corner store before son 2, then son 2 has to come back home. Son 1 is gonna get the Pampers for the baby, right? So that's just basically the OCO. What it means is that 1 cancel 1, right? So in the case of the kids, one will say, okay, then you reach here, so you're gonna buy the Pampers for dad, and then let's go back home. He put his 100 in his pocket, heads back home with his brother, bring the Pampers, come. Because you know what? Son 1 reached at the corner store before son 2. So that's just basically what the OCO order does. Why is this important? Okay, it is important because there are times when you do not want to sell, because for whatever reason you think the price is gonna go back up, right? So you don't want to sell, and like you're like saying, okay, then so why not set a stop limit order? Why not do a limit order? Why not do a market order? You see, limit order does not protect you. Limit order does not protect you. Market order does not protect you. The stop limit and the 1 cancel 1 order, OCO order, protect you. It gives you some level of protection. How does it do it? So a stop limit order could work in the place of the OCO. However, there are more conditions, right, that you can set on the OCO, right? So look at what's going to happen now. The OCO, the price up here would have been the price that you want to sell your coins for. So, okay, want to sell my Luna for $3.06, right? That's what I want to sell it for. Now, remember I speak about the stop, right? So your stop would have been your trigger price, right? Your trigger price. What is your trigger price? Okay, cool. My trigger price would have been $3.05, right? And then your limit order now, your limit here would have been how much would you want to sell your coins for, right? And I'm saying, oh, okay, cool. I would like to sell let's sell for $3.08. $3.08 here, right? Now, Which of these criteria do you think would have gone through first? Well, if the price reaches here, which would have been the trigger price, right? It would be the 3.6 level. That one would have been filled, right? So maybe you'll get the 3.6. However, you have a lot of room here. You have a lot of room because what if somehow the price fly past the 3.6? You're going to get the 3.8 and you say, oops, wow, I got it for a 3.8. So this is what the one cancel one order does. However, look at what's happening. Any one of these orders, and if you notice, the one cancel one order is just basically a combination of the stop limit and the limit order. So they're just basically the stop limit and this limit order basically grouped together. So you have the option here to sell at the price that you want to sell it for. Or you can just wait until the price gets triggered and you get what you want. So that's just basically it. And it's the same for buying. You can set the price that you want to purchase at, where you want it to be triggered, which would have been, the stop, the limit, and the amount. So that's just basically it. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. And remember to hit that like and that subscribe button. Costs you nothing to do those things. Okay? I'm out.